Toxic in-laws have no regard for me while suffering from cancer. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of mugginess. I've been a counsellor for over 20 years and I specialise in personality disorders. I'll be pointing out red flags and speculating on what personality disorder the OP might be dealing with. Dear Agnes, 2 years ago when I was 35, I was diagnosed with cancer and required major surgery and 6 months of chemotherapy. I have a wonderful husband and at the time my child was 3 years old. My diagnosis was a shock to everyone. It has been a hard road since, physically and mentally. Some of my friendships are closer than before, some more casual. I've even made new friends. However, I still really struggle with my parents-in-law. Things became very awkward during treatment. I felt I had to hide outward signs of my side effects. It was much easier if I just pretended I was okay. We asked people who were visiting us or taking care of our child to not come if they were sick and not take our child to places where they would be likely to pick up a virus because my immunity was reduced. Despite being asked multiple times by my husband, my in-laws would continue to do these things and say we were hurting our child by not allowing them to be normal. I still struggle with the breach of trust and disregard for my health. Both my husband and I have tried to talk to them about it, but they always change the subject immediately and things become tense. For the past few months, although I'm happy for my husband and child to see them, I have opted not to. I feel less anxious that way, but I continue to feel guilty. Is there a way to move forward with this relationship that doesn't involve me pretending that part of my life didn't happen? Am I being selfish for opting out of visits with this part of my family? My reply: you're not being selfish at all, but your husband's parents are. No reasonable person would even think twice about your life-saving request. A family visit is not as important as your health. Changing the subject is a form of gaslighting you. They don't think what you've said is important, so they dismiss it by changing the subject. They also stomped all over your boundaries. You haven't mentioned that you're angry at them, only that they breached your trust. If you were absolutely livid with them, that would be completely understandable. They put your health in serious danger because it doesn't suit them. You feel less anxious not seeing them, but feel guilty about not doing what they want. I think you're probably a codependent. See my video number 3 for more info. Did you have a difficult childhood? Were you parentified? Do you always put others first and your needs last? Being a codependent isn't a personality disorder and can be greatly helped with counselling. I think cutting off your in-laws was the right thing to do. Having to see people who has treated you with utter disregard is enough to make your blood boil. Your husband and child can have a relationship with them, but you don't have to. There are always ways of getting out of spending time with toxic relatives. Suggest to your husband that he does the grey rock method with them, see video number 41, and every time they ask where you are, he can tell them you're ill. It's always okay to tell little white lies to avoid toxic people. As you know from experience, telling them you're not happy with their behaviour achieves nothing. Watch video number 51 for covert narcissist and video number 13 for narcissistic personality disorder and see how many traits she or he has. Good luck, OP.